Hello there, Dr. Lawrence W. Moore here, and I want to keep you folks up to date with what I've been doing with Pure Data, now in Linux Mint, and this is a cigar box guitar made from a Perdomo champagne cigar box, made by my wife, Liza Seigido, at Psyche Opera. And she's been making some really fine cigar box guitars, and we have a market sale coming up, and I was playing with this last night, and I begged her I want to keep this one because this one is working out for me, and it's feeling comfortable, sounds great, got a 1/4-inch jack on it. She puts piezo pickups in them, and I was able to plug it into my system here and make some cool stuff with Pure Data. And so I decided to make a video on it. The link to Psyche Opera on YouTube is down in the description. I also have her as one of my featured channels. But this thing sounds pretty good. Now, I've been playing this all of a day, so it sounds better than I do. That's a line I recorded into Pure Data, and we'll be looking at that in a moment to see what I did with it. Right now you're hearing it through the mic, but I had plugged it in 1/4-inch before. Cable's got a little bit messy, so I'm just playing it through the mic right now. But as you hear, it sounds good acoustically, and when you plug it in, it sounds good, which you're going to hear in just a moment. I'm also add a little bit of ambience with a slide. So it looks like I have a new instrument to practice and actually get decent at. But let's take a look at what I did with it. And so you can see kind of like how my Pure Data patches are coming along. I will be releasing a new series on just Pure Data patches, where rather than being, there'll be somewhat tutorials, but not like my lessons where they're longer form and, focused on like synthesis topics or multimedia art topics. It'll be just about the patches that I make. And so each episode will be another patch. And right now, all of them are basically patches that are modular that you can use together with one another. So you'll see a little bit of that in just a moment and how they've been progressing. But that's a series to keep your eye out for. Of course, I'll be continuing the PD Lork multimedia art series and learn synthesis with Pure Data. So there's a bunch of content coming. I've been slowed down with the fact that I converted to Linux Mint on all my machines. I got everything working the way I want to right now. So it's about time I get going on it. So in any case, let's take a look at this. I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear it. Alrighty. First of all, here's the Psyche Opera page on YouTube. Once again, I'll have the link in the description. But she also does tutorials on building preamps and how she was able to kind of refine her preamps and the build of the guitars as well, and the piezo pickups and stuff. Of course, prior to that, there's a lot of videos on lighting and electroacoustic music using Max MSP and other things. I'm a PD guy. She's a Max lady. But lots of cool stuff here at Psyche Opera. But in any case, let's go over here where I've been working with Pure Data. As you see, I have an input module here. It's picking up my voice right now. Zooming in here a little bit. If you see an extra mouse cursor, the big one is me. The extra one is just because of the magnifier zooming in. But basically, here's a mono input channel, but you can select whether it's 1 or 2 on that input channel. So left or right, basically. And I record the guitar with this channel. As you see, it's dead right now because it's not plugged in, but that's the second channel on my interface. And then we can switch back to the first channel that the mic's on. So here is a granulator in Learn Synthesis with Pure Data Series 2. First 4 episodes I'm building this, although this is a slightly different version. I have shown this a couple videos back a little bit, but basically it's a looping sample player that allows you to granulate the sound in a couple ways here, and allows you to set start and end points. That's the 2 sliders here. So this will be coming up in my Pure Data Patches series. I've been working with these, just trying to get all the bugs out, make sure everything is working fine before I put them up. I'll make videos on them, but also put the downloads on my website at thewayfarerproject.com. Just give me a few days to get that going. But in any case, as you see, there's audio in here. I recorded just that little simple bass line I taught myself on this new instrument I'm learning. And so I'm going to play it right now. It's not going to loop. I have that off, but just so you can hear what I started with. Okay, so you see there's a little extra at the beginning and the end. I had it the start here, so it was starting kind of like a little after where the loop really begins. But that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put on loop. I'm going to press play and move the start and end until I get a pretty good loop. It doesn't have to be exactly accurate because we're doing some experimental stuff here. Yeah, I'd like to keep this kind of ostinato thing going. And so let's press play. Let's see if we get a good beginning time. I think right here. No, that was too far into it. And the end time, I'm going to try here. Let's see here. That, for experimental stuff sounds pretty good, because now I'm going to put a little delay on it. A little too much. Let's put it there, see if this can get smoother. All right, now we're getting there. All right, and then I recorded some ambience with the slide right here. This will be dry at first without the delay. Starting to trip out now. Pretty soon I'm going to mute my mic and jam out on this. Let's put on the delay. Okay, I'm going to mute my mic and let's see what we can do.